Thank you, Mr. President. As the session discusses human rights and torture, I would like to draw your kind attention towards the worst human rights situations, which is unfortunately being ignored by the international community. I am talking about Balochistan, where worst human rights abuses are taking place on a daily basis. Although Pakistan has signed and ratified a good number of human rights conventions, including the Convention Against Torture, torture is still massively and systematically practiced by Pakistani security forces in Balochistan. Military operations against civil populace, enforced disappearances, torture, extrajudicial killings, and dumping of mutilated dead bodies of Baloch political activists and civilians have become a routine practice of Pakistani forces. Since the beginning of this year, Pakistani forces carried out military operations in Dera Bugti, Panjgur, Sibbi, Turbat, Mastung, and other parts of Balochistan. 12,232 Baloch political activists and civilians, including women and children, were abducted, while 323 people were killed in custody and their mutilated dead bodies were discovered. Security forces killed previously abducted students and political activists and dumped their dead bodies during military operations after labeling them as militants. In the year 2015, Pakistani forces confessed to have conducted 2,000 military operations in Balochistan, implementing the inhumane National Action Plan, where 204 people were killed, while 9,000 people were arrested. The real number of the victims is much more than these official figures, as no independent media and human rights groups are allowed to report from there. Human rights abuses by Pakistani forces in Balochistan have intensified after the agreements with China on so-called CPEC projects, which aim to convert the local Baloch people into a minority and plunder their land and natural resources. I appeal to the representatives of civilized countries on this platform to pay attention to the human crisis in Balochistan and play their role to stop the silent genocide of Baloch people. I thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you.